Watch out! That milk for lunch.
Sorry to be late, Mrs. Jules. I got stuck at the... Where's Mrs. Jules?
Faculty retreat. We're getting a substitute while all the teachers spend the day in the principal's office discussing important school matters.
Topic A for discussion. How low can you go? Everybody limbo!
Mr. K, you accidentally turned on your microphone again. The kids can hear everything.
Kids, Midge, who cares, Louis? It's a faculty retreat! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Limbo, limbo, everybody! Limbo, limbo, everybody! Limbo, limbo, everybody! Limbo, limbo,
Oh,
everybody!
Never mind, Mr. K.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Yeah!
Principal Kidswater, I was looking at the list of substitutes assigned to all the classes, and it seems like you made a mistake with my class.
Balade, 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 balade.
So what now?
Our substitute should arrive any second. It takes them longer to get here since we're on the top floor. Hey, I hear the teacher coming.
Todd, shh! The teacher's talking.
What? You guys think that's our substitute?
Do you see any other teachers around here?
Well, no, but that's a cow. And there are cows all over Wayside.
And none of them has ever entered a classroom before.
It says her name is Mrs. Bellamy.
Good morning, Mrs. Bellamy.
You've got to be kidding me.
Welcome to class, Mrs. Bellamy. I don't know if Mrs. Jules left you her lesson plan, but I always keep a spare photo reproduction of it in my binder. I retyped and reorganized it for her and even scented it with Mrs. Jules' favorite aroma, Smelly Meadow. Enough with the fun!
I like where you're going with this, Mrs. Bellamy. No more lesson plans or structured learning.
This is so wrong.
Todd, do what the teacher says, or she'll put your name on the discipline list and send you home on the kindergarten bus.
She can do that? I know this is crazy, but I really can't afford to take any chances.
Principal Kidswater.
Oh, today I'm not Principal Kidswater. Today I'm Principal Party Animal! Woo!
Okay, but I'm still a little curious about the substitute teacher situation in my class. Now, if I could just go up there and check on the, what do you call them? Little monkey-like people. Students! Yes, them.
What? And leave the party? The faculty retreat? No way! Everything's fine. Trust me on this. Hey, let's all try a trust-building exercise. It'll be fun! Here's how it works. I close my eyes, lean back, then I trust you to catch me. Like this. Close my eyes, lean back, and... No. That's not how it works. It's a game of trust, because I trust you to catch me. Now, let's try it again. I close my eyes, lean back, and... Okay, this time for real. Close my eyes, lean back, and... Close my eyes, lean back, and... Close my eyes, lean back, and...
Psst, Dana.
Not now, Todd, unless you're done eating your textbook.
Done? I've eaten more of this book than I've read.
I know. We all have, Todd. Isn't Mrs. Bellamy a wonderful teacher?
She's eating a box of pens.
Todd, stop being so critical. What do you know about alternative education anyway?
Actually, a lot. My old school had a bunch of alternative classes. The teachers were always trying to get us to think about stuff and write about our feelings.
Really? That is alternative. What do you think of that, Mrs. Bellamy? See? She waved her pen. She must want us to write about our feelings, too.
This is ridiculous. Mrs. Bellamy? May I be excused to go to the bathroom? Why am I talking to a cow?
teacher coming through.
It's not easy writing about your feelings when you have so many of them. I should organize them first. I'll call this my flippy file of feelings. This card says, sunshine, happy. This one says, tummy aches, sad.
Dana, this is crazy. How much longer are we gonna let this this cow, this whatever? How long are we gonna let her run our class?
Flippy file of feelings says,
Disapproving glare for Mr. Fun Pooper? A fun pooper? What's that mean? I like fun. It's just this cow and... Do you really think I'm a fun pooper?
Hey, Todd. I wrote about all my feelings. How about you? What you thinking? Is it about me?
No. But I was just wondering about something. See, I need things to make sense. And a class taught by a cow, that doesn't make sense to me, does it? I mean, am I really a fun pooper?
Oh, yeah, big time fun pooper. But I still like you.
Mrs. Bellamy's leaving!
Favorite teacher leaving. Start weeping now.
What about Mrs. Jules?
Turn back! It's too dangerous!
I must check on my monkeys. I mean, students!
Cherie? I don't think I've ever seen you awake in class before. Steven, I don't think I've ever seen you take off your Halloween costume.
It's because of Mrs. Bellamy. She inspires me so. No more elf ears!
Oh, Mrs. Bellamy? I can't explain it, but our class, it's now so different. Everyone seems so much more awake and confident, even more well-balanced emotionally. Some are even kinder. I mean, for the first time ever, Mauricia had a chance to punch me before, and she didn't. Mrs. Bellamy, somehow you've really made a big difference around here. Before, I thought you were just some cow that wandered into our class. But now I realize you're a cow that wandered into our hearts.
I don't need a flippy file to realize this is the saddest moment of my life. It's like even the sky is crying. Mrs. Jules!
Class, I was so worried about you.
Ah, we were fine. We had the best substitute teacher ever. Right, Todd?
Yeah, even I have to admit it. That Mrs. Bellamy was pretty amazing.
Mrs. Who?
Mrs. Bellamy, our substitute teacher. Don't you know her?
Class, the reason I was so worried is because I saw the principal's list of substitute teachers, and he forgot to hire one for our class.
What?
No
You're
way.
kidding.
You mean Mrs. Bellamy wasn't actually our substitute?
Oh, no. What'd she look like?
She was a cow.
Todd, no talking about any teacher like that. I'm writing your name on the discipline list.
What he's trying to say is, we missed you, Mrs. Mrs. Jules.
How sweet. So, what did you kids do while I was gone?
Ow!
Todd, no wiping your name off the discipline list. I'm sorry, you'll have to go home on the kindergarten bus.
But Mrs. Jules... The kindergarten bus it is. It's good to have you back, Mrs. Jules.
Okay, last time I closed my eyes, I leaned back and... Hey! You caught me! Have you ever thought of teaching?